Welcome to a few seconds of Overwatch. I am D from the Omnic post, and this is what happened last week in Overwatch. This is the week where Blizzard pulled a fast one on us. Last week I mentioned that this year's Lunar New Year event would be starting somewhere in the coming weeks, but Jeff kind of decided otherwise. On Wednesday, a tweet went out stating that the Year of the Rat which is this year's Lunar New Year theme thing animal, they announced it would be starting the next day. What? Already? And indeed, on Thursday, the event launched. We got 4 legendary skins. This is my review of these legendary skins. Brigitte, Moira, Lucio, Sombra. Don't get me wrong, I totally appreciate the cultural value of these skins, but personally, not feeling it. Yeah, the Sombra masks and the Lucio ribbon are really cool features, and I do hope we'll see more of that in the future, but I'm not spending any of my coins here. Sorry, Jeff. Oh, no. Oh, of course, also a series of victory poses, some cute emotes. Can you me just steal Bastion's kite? Yeah, like a kite. That little and a highlight intro that will give me flashbacks every time I eat dumplings. The challenges on making a return and completing 9 victories in any of the game modes will grant you an icon's praise and an epic skin. The first week, the monk skin for Doomfist, the second week, the ancient bronze Winston, and lastly, the paper cutting Wrecking Ball skin. That actually comes with a golden Hammond on top. What could you sell that for? Actually, what do you feed a golden hamster? Anyways, these skins actually look pretty good for an epic skin. So it's totally worth to try and get those 9 wins. Maybe in the new variation of Capture the Flag that they added. Blitz is basically Capture the Flag on steroids. The flags are a lot closer and you have to capture it 6 times to win a game. In my opinion, it's a lot more fun than the original Capture the Flag and something that I might actually play once in a while. The Year of the Rat also introduces the balancing changes that we discussed last week. Click the link above to check those out. The Doomfist nerf we mentioned last week was actually tuned down a little bit. The recovery time on his rising uppercut went up from 2 to 3.5 seconds instead of 5 seconds. As the event went live, the Overwatch League shared that the GOAT skin, greatest of all times, for Brigitte will be available soon to celebrate the start of the 2020 season. A clear nudge to the GOATs meta that dominated the previous season, cheeky buggers. More on that later. And lastly, this week Jeff wrote a complete essay on the official Overwatch forums in response to some concerns about the 222 lock. 222. In response to some concerns about the 222 lock, Jeff shared that they're actually looking into the 321 lock internally. So that's 3 DPS, 2 support, and 1 moves and tank. This would cut down the DPS queue times and make the games more interesting, both to play and to watch. But what are they going to do with all these off tanks? Jeff said that they would need to get their complete kits reworked to make them either fit into the main tank slot or into the DPS category. Roadhog, for instance, could make a really decent DPS, but on the other hand, we already have so few tanks. Jeff sounded rather hesitant to actually make this happen. We'll have to see where they land, but this is not going to be easy. Maybe they should start out with making it an arcade mode. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And that was it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video. Follow the Omnic post on Instagram and Twitter for the latest updates on Overwatch. And follow me on those same platforms. ATOMIIX TV, ATOMIIX is with 2 eyes. I stream 3 days a week on twitch.tv/ATOMIIXTV. All the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching. See you next week. I'm out. I don't know why my cup has a face. I guess I just like my cups with a face, okay?